Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Aries today. It's just going to be general to see what's going on, what's coming up. I don't know. We'll just see what the cards say. Um, so with that, I'm just going to dive right in. I'm reaching for the moon, the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So I'm going to start with a couple of these and then dive in with some other cards. Jojo made it. Good morning. Thanks for being here. And thanks so much to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. It really means so much. So much. Okay, so Aries. By the way, did I say? I'm not sure if I said. This is general, so take what resonates. And if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements. And yeah. So anyway, diving in. Rest Mojo is here too. Good morning. We've got the void. Number one. Let me get one more. And the path. Number 8. It immediately makes me think of the reading that I just did for the weekly, for the collective. There was pathway in that reading, different deck, but this feels like you are exploring possibilities. Maybe you haven't actually taken steps yet, but you're thinking about it. The void is the place of pure potentiality, however you say that. um, it's it's where all possibilities exist, and there's this yeah, again, there's kind of a going within and exploring what direction you want to go. I think you have a pretty good idea of what you want to do, but maybe you're just kind of you're making sure that it's really right for you. And you're gonna start out on some kind of journey where you're not just going far, but you're going to be rising up and moving into a whole new world. And no, I'm not going to break into song right now. um, we have dark moon and waxing crescent. Um, we're really close to the full moon. I think the full moon, as I'm doing this reading, the full moon is tomorrow. Um, Tuesday. So yeah, I think that you are, because see, she hasn't actually started climbing this ladder yet. She's looking at what's in front of her, what's ahead of her. And that, it looks like a relatively rickety ladder. Like, is this something worth risking? It sure seems like it with what's beyond that portal. Um, can't tell. It almost looks like the ocean, but it could just be like a grassy field or something. But there's light through that portal. Where you've been in darkness, you want to move towards the light. And you're contemplating this. Maybe this full moon, I think it's a full moon in Virgo, is going to bring you the not only the clarity you need, but the ability to actually start taking the steps to go to be very practical and methodical, and know like that you have to climb in order to get your reward. Okay, so let me go with I'll do the Light Seers deck. Yay, Frost Winters Tarot and Magic is here. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining. Okay. So what is this current situation for Aries? we okay, so we've got the devil in reverse. I am reading reversals. 4 of cups in reverse and the king of cups in reverse. um this feels like you are overcoming some kind of toxic situation, whether this is, maybe you've been struggling with some kind of addiction. um it could very well be uh, an addiction. How do you say it? With an addiction with negative thinking. um this It feels like you're coming, or you're moving away from a toxic situation that previously had made you feel dissatisfied, not happy, maybe just really bored with whatever you were dealing with. By the way, devil is Capricorn energy and the king of cups is water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you could have any of that in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone. But it's like the 4 of cups in reverse is like, because you're moving away from whatever toxicity has been in your life, um, you're you're starting to feel more optimistic. You're starting to see the silver lining, to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But what's happening here is it's th- there's a lack of emotional balance. You could find yourself kind of like, with a little bit of emotional whiplash because you're just like all over the place. You're feeling better, but it's like sometimes maybe you feel really optimistic and excited for a new adventure, and sometimes you may be falling back into that sort of default mode of, oh, things aren't going to work out. um I don't know if I have what it takes. I don't know if it's too risky to actually go on this journey. You're definitely a little, you could be a little bit on the emotionally volatile side. Maybe you feel like you're getting set off really easily by people around you. Maybe as you are moving away from a toxic situation or person and you're feeling better, that's causing somebody else to go into some kind of emotional freak out mode. Um yeah. What am I let me just look in my book. I want to look at the King of Cups in reverse. Still learning my reversals. It will probably be a while before I actually have them committed to memory. Oh, also, so this is saying in this book, drama king, withdrawn, not in touch with emotions, not in touch with emotions. So rather than being emotionally all over the place, you could be, I don't know, I'm getting this sense that you're dealing with somebody who's creating some drama that you're not into anymore. Maybe, like a drama king, drama queen. Because by the way, there is no gender in tarot. Everybody embodies masculine and feminine. Um, but also being triggered. I feel like you starting to, excuse me, rise up. You starting to feel better about, because I definitely get the sense of you moving away from something, somebody. They're being very triggered. Maybe they're withdrawing, maybe they feel like you're withdrawing, and so it's like, I don't know. It's they're causing some kind of drama in your life for you, temperamental. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um, but know that this situation, this is an opportunity for you to really maybe do some shadow work. Maybe you have been. I feel like you have been doing this shadow work. Um, but now you can really spend some time in your emotions, going within to know how to proceed, to know what is really right for you, what is going to be the most emotionally fulfilling for you, despite whatever is going on around you. Um, so what let's see. I want to go with the Dreaming Way Tarot. What's the challenge here? I feel like we kind of already got it, but what's the challenge? The Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like you're ready for a new beginning. You are ready to start something that you feel is worth investing in. This could be a new side hustle, maybe you're starting a business. It's something that's very tangible in the real world. Um but you're you're grappling with fear, fear that it's not going to work out, fear that it's going to fall flat, that you're going to invest all this time, energy, money, whatever it is, and you're not going to get the wish fulfillment that you want from it. It can also be where, because of you deciding to move forward, to follow this path, um, knowing that it is worth investing in, that you are willing to take the risk and climb that rickety ladder, that somebody else, because the Nine of Cups in reverse falls on top of the King of Cups in reverse, somebody is upset, is very upset. They maybe having you there, or maybe it was a codependent relationship, or you know oh, haha, we got some kitty confirmation right there. Um, Maybe you've been in a relationship where, somebody was really relying on you and it was sucking you dry. Like whatever was happening was really taking it out of you. Again, we have that devil there. And you finally saying no and walking away. Now this person is like just all up in their feelings. They're feeling really sad. You know, creating drama again, just not pleased with you taking your power back. So let's go with Tarot of Mystical Moments. Um Trying to think of what to ask. um um what what are you hoping for? What kind of, yeah, what are your hopes and dreams in following this new path? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Her? Oh, okay. So first of all, um, the Knight of Swords And the Knight of Pentacles are opposite energies. In the upright, this one's one of the fastest energies in the deck. This is one of the slowest energies in the deck. They are in reverse. So these two together, regardless of whether they're upright or reverse, is like driving with one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake. But here we have the brake and here we have the gas. It's it feels like you are hoping to shake things up, to do things differently than you have done before. Where you are used to being very impulsive and going for something, you're really trying to slow down and think about what your action steps are. You're really taking the time to think things through and not let yourself get caught up in that impulsive energy. At the same time, you are it's like as you're thinking about w- how to do this, it's like you're taking your time to create your plan, right? You're being very methodical and rational about what you need to do, the steps you need to take, and then you are going for it. And you're not it's not a it's like typically the Knight of Pentacles is like taking consistent baby steps and being very, very slow. This is picking up the speed. This is going very quickly because you've created this action plan and you have this outline. You know what you want to do because you've taken the time to figure it out. Then you're like, okay, I need to get from A to Z and I'm going to try and do this all as quickly as possible, um, because now I know exactly what I want to do, how to move forward. This Ace of Pentacles in reverse, though, we, I don't know. And I open right to the page. Wasted opportunity, unhealthy choices, lack of focus, impractical approach. Yeah, I think this is you're hoping that through doing things differently than you've done before, that it's going to have a different outcome than you have had up to this point. It reminds me of that quote, I think it was Einstein, who says, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again but expecting different results. And I feel like you have really internalized this idea and you're like, okay, time to get off the insanity train, time to do things differently that feel uncomfortable but could actually get me somewhere better, somewhere different than I've been, because where I am, I'm not happy with. Um, I think you're hoping this is not a wasted opportunity. I think you're hoping that this actually pays off in a way things have not paid off for you in the past because, again, because of doing things differently. So, yeah, everything's falling. What am I doing? Let's see. How about we do potential outcome here? I'll go with the Tarot of Transcendence. Ooh, Clara Murph 6. Hello. Thanks for joining. What did I say? Potential outcome. We've got the Justice in reverse, Libra energy. The Star, Aquarius, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. um, Let me see. Give me a second. Justice in reverse. Okay. I think I think your outcome here is that you are leaving somebody in your dust or a situation, oh, habits, addictions, whatever it is that you've been grappling with. Somebody is feeling an injustice here because you are moving towards your wish fulfillment. You are healing, and somebody else is being so I feel like somebody's being left behind, especially because of this card, with the two figures there, balanced. Somebody is left feeling the imbalance. Again, we have that King of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse. I feel like because you are taking your power back and you're going for it. Somebody's somebody's feeling the loss. They feel like it's unfair. But honestly, if it's been codependent and they've been relying on you for their well-being, like it's not healthy. And I think you know this. And with the 9 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Wands, right? Yeah. This person could feel it's like it's taking the wind out of their sails. Maybe it's that you're deciding not to fight anymore. You're you're done with the drama, with the battling. You're pulling your energy back. And so this person doesn't have solid ground to land on. Maybe this was a part of the dynamic in the past is you were trying to withdraw, but then you would continually come back and engage, and that maybe in the past that did leave you battle worn with scars, but you were determined to try and work it out, make things better, but it was always it was that merry-go-round. It was always the same thing over and over again. And this could be where you're just like, no, I'm not doing I'm there's nothing here for me anymore. I'm walking away. And you could be feeling a lack of balance in doing this because this is a big step for you. You're deciding to climb this rickety ladder and you're like, I don't know. I might fall on my face, but you know what you want. And I feel like I'm the words dying inside kind of pop into my head. Like it's this situation has depleted you so thoroughly that you know now if you stick around, if you keep doing what you're doing, it could literally shorten your life. It's like what's the point of even living? I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. I'm sick. I'm tired. You could be dealing with some kind of illness because of the stress. And I think you're at the point where you're just like, all right, I just need to go for it. I just, I don't have another choice. Let me look at the Nine of Wands in reverse real quick. Nine of Wands, failure, defensive, paranoia, isolation, rigidity. Yeah, I think this is the person that you're leaving behind because you're putting yourself first and you're not looking back. You're done. You're done with the toxicity and the drama. So let's get a little bit of advice for you. I will go with my, yeah, right? Right? Yes. Let's do the good tarot. Hmm. Got a little drama in the chat, apparently. All right. A little advice. We have the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords, the Tower. Love this Tower. Scorpio energy, and the King of Air. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, this is all about acknowledging the truth of the situation that you've been in and being ready and willing to go for it. If you're still on the fence, this is saying, yes, bring the tower down. Whatever you've been dealing with was not built on a solid foundation. And it's time to rebuild. It's time to stand tall, stand strong in your ability to be honest with yourself, with the world around you, to strategize how you're going to move forward, to know that you have everything you need to be successful, that whatever it was you were dealing with before, that was what was holding you back. Let's see. No, that's not what I meant to say. It is what was holding you back, but it was like you were keeping yourself in that situation. And now this is about, you're fully supported by the universe, by your spiritual entourage. Everything's saying, and your intuition is at the forefront saying, yes, it's time to it's time to move on. It's time to rebuild. And this is going to be painful for one or maybe several people, even for yourself. Walking away is typically not easy. It's going to be a journey. And walking up a rickety ladder, it's like y- you might slip from time to time on a rung here and there, but you get a solid grip on that ladder and you just keep looking up. Don't look down, just keep looking up. um, I keep your eye on the prize, um, because it's time for you to have this new beginning, and that's what you want, and that's what's going to fulfill you. Um, Let me finish with. I want to finish with something. I'll just finish with the chakra card. Oh, we gotta love the trolls, don't we? Wish them love and light. People who have way too much time on their hands. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. We've been talking about drama and toxicity, and it's like people who act like that, like clearly they have some issues that they need to work on. Anyway, chakra card. Finishing off with third eye chakra, intuition. Yes, I have intuition and know how to use it. I trust my intuition. I listen to my inner visions, imaginings, messages, and sense of knowing, allowing my intuition to guide me. I release the need to know and allow my intuition to develop as a at a pace that's right for me. Let me read this again. I have intuition and know how to use it. I trust my intuition. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I was talking about. You're right there. Yeah. I listen to my inner visions, imaginings, messages, and sense of knowing, allowing my intuition to guide me. I release the need to know and allow my intuition to develop at a pace that's right for me. I am guided. Bam. There it is. You go for it. You are guided. Your intuition is screaming at you at this point. You can't not listen. You know what you want. You know what you need. And the path is there for you. You just got to start climbing. So, all right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.